the next level. Every time I talk about it's something special. They are a group of 7% of student athletes across the nation that make the commitment to go to the next level. You think about that?
For KDSJ Local Sports, Clayson Davis reporting as we continue with our National Letter of Intent Signing Day ceremony. We have 5 Black Hills State University signees today in Spearfish staying here in town to play for the hometown Jackets. I am joined by the first one, Mia Durdall, who is planning to run track and field at Black Hills State University. Mia, congratulations about today.
Thank you so much.
So, what into your decision to eventually become a Yellow Jacket and stay here in Spearfish?
I think that the last 4 years of high school have been very important to me, and I think that Spearfish as a whole is a very welcoming community. And I think that when I went and visited Black Hills State, the team itself was very, very inviting, and I met all the throwers, and I think that meeting them and them inviting me was very, very, it was kind of the deciding factor for me. And also academics as well. They have a very good exercise science program, which is what I'm planning in majoring, and so I think that was the main thing.
So with track and field, what do you plan on running or throwing when you hit college?
Indoor season, I'm going to be doing shot put and weight throw, and then outdoor I'll be doing shot put and javelin.
Who has helped you along this journey into becoming a collegiate athlete here in your hometown at Black Hills State?
Actually, a Black Hills alumni. Her name is Cody Melbourne. She was a very, very important person in my track career. She just really helped me to become the person that I am. She believed in me when I didn't, and she really helped me get to where I am today. So she's definitely one of the most important people to me.
Is running or throwing in college something that you've always wanted to do?
Actually, no, I'm not even going to lie. It was something that I kind of decided towards the end of my sophomore year. I wasn't planning on throwing. Taylor Vito, when I first moved here, was telling me that I should join the track team on my freshman year. And so she was definitely one of the main people as well that kind of helped me get to where I am today. But no, I wasn't planning on throwing in college. But now that I'm here today, I'm very glad that I decided to.
And finally, what are the Yellow Jackets getting in an athlete once you finally start your collegiate career?
I will work 110%. I will be there, and I will be there for my teammates. I'll be there for my coach, and I will put 110% into everything that I do. And so I think that they're going to get a very loyal athlete, and I'm going to work as hard as I possibly can.
As we continue with coverage of the Spearfish National Letter of Intent Signing Day ceremony, again, 5 Yellow Jackets signing to stay here at Black Hills State University, and we're joined by the second one who will be making the Donald D. Young Center at A2 Arena home for the next 4 years. It's Addie Bowman from Spearfish High School Volleyball, joining to Yellow Jackets, and head coach Grayson DeBose. Addie, congratulations on today.
Thank you.
So what went all into the decision to stay here in Spearfish and play for your hometown Yellow Jackets?
A lot went into my decision. One big one. One big one was the academics, and also Coach Grayson at BH was very welcoming. So I'm very excited to play under him.
What do you plan on studying when you finally start school at Black Hills State?
Yes, I plan on studying exercise science with a minor in biology.
What other offers did you contemplate before you eventually signed with the Yellow Jackets, and what about the program that made you want to stay home?
Yeah, Dakota State was the other offer I got. The biggest factor that made me want to stay home was just being close to a family, and then also Black Hills State has a really good community behind them, so that was another big factor.
I have to ask this question. You have your sister who's playing for the rival Hard Rockers over there in Rapid City, and then your setter in high school is going to be a Chadron State Eagle. So you complete the trifecta as far as Spearfish volleyball players playing in the RMAC Conference. How does it feel to be teammates and close friends with, again, your older sister and your setter and Callie Reiners to now being conference rivals?
Yeah, I think that we'll be each other's biggest supporters still. And BH, Chadron, and Mines are very big rivals. So in those games that we do play, we can't be each other's supporters, but in all other games we will be.
Addie, what are the Yellow Jackets getting in an athlete and as a student when you hit college here in Spearfish?
So I'm going to be a good outside hitter. I've been a pretty good athlete for the Spearfish volleyball team, and then also for academics. I do focus a lot on those. It is very hard to be a student athlete sometimes, but you always got to put that student first. So that's something that I've focused on throughout these 4 years of high school. So.
Morning as we continue with coverage of the Spearfish Spartan National Letter of Intent Signing Day ceremony. The third Black Hills State University Yellow Jacket to sign today, and it's the local runner and thrower Taylor Vitto who's going to join the track and field program at Black Hills State University. Taylor, congratulations on your signing.
Thank you.
So, what all went to your decision to eventually join the hometown Yellow Jackets?
BH has always been a strong college contender for me, just being in my hometown. I love the hills and just love being close to my family. BH is also a great teaching school, and I am interested in pursuing a major in elementary education. So both academically and just physically, BH is just such a great campus, and I'm very excited to go.
Is running and throwing collegiately something that you've always wanted to do?
Actually, I never envisioned myself as a college athlete. I participated in basketball, volleyball, and track since middle school, but I never really saw myself as a college athlete. And then last year, Coach Sands, the strength and conditioning coach here, he asked me if that was something that I was interested in, and I kind of second-guessed myself and got a little more committed, and then it took me to where I am today, and I'm very excited that I took that step.
What do you plan on studying when you start your college career, and what do you want to do with that major once you graduate?
I plan on majoring in elementary education with possible also a minor in SPED or a double major in SPED, and I hope to one day become an elementary teacher. My ideal grade is third grade. I'm not really specifically why, sure, but yeah.
And finally, Taylor, what are the Yellow Jackets getting in an athlete once you finally start college?
For me, I'm just super dedicated to both my academics and my athletics. I'm very excited to be a part of this track team. I'm very committed to everything that I put my mind to, and I'm just very excited.
And we're joined by another one who's joining the soccer program. It is Lauren Piotr joining Black Hills State University soccer. Lauren, congratulations about today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
So what all went to the decision to stay here at home and play for the hometown Yellow Jackets?
Honestly, there were a lot of impacts from when I was first able to be reached out to colleges. Their head coach reached out to me right away, and they made just a big impact on me, just kind of welcoming me to the team. I got to know the girls really well, which really kind of sealed the deal, just knowing how great their environment is and how great their team chemistry is. And then just the fact that it's locally here in Spearfish. I've grown up here my entire life. Having that family and that community here to support me just was a really big seller for me. So.
What do you plan on studying when you start college?
When I go to BH, I'm going to be double majoring in both business and photography. For business, I'll be doing an entrepreneurship, and then I'll be doing the fine arts major with a focus in photography, hoping to kind of do something with that in the future.
What position do you plan on playing when you start your soccer career collegiately, and what about the team that really impressed you and made you want to stay here in Spearfish?
So I'm going to be playing as a goalkeeper, and the thing that really impressed me just was how good the team chemistry is in general, just how close everybody is, and they do a bunch of team bonding and stuff, and the coaches are very involved, and they reach out to the teammates quite a bit, which is just really positive just to know that you have that support system.
And finally, Lauren, what are the Yellow Jackets getting in a collegiate athlete, and what do you plan to bring to the Yellow Jackets here coming up this fall?
Things that I plan to bring to the team is I have a lot of energy, which I think is super fun. I'm very outgoing when it comes to new people, and so I feel like getting that kind of source of energy and just kind of positivity is going to be really good for the team, just to know that they have that kind of person to boost them up even if they're feeling down.
As we go to our final Yellow Jacket signing, there were 5 of them that signed today from the Spearfish Spartan High School. That is Daniela Rodriguez. And what all went into the decision in order to stay home and play for the hometown Jackets?
A lot of things went into my decision. I'd say the biggest factor was probably the academics that the school offered. Originally, I did want to leave and not stay in town, but I think my parents and my friends really played a big part in deciding to stay here.
What other offers did you have that you considered before you eventually settled on staying here at home?
I had a couple of other offers from some schools, but they just didn't really stand out to me like BH did.
What position are you planning on playing when you finally start here with the soccer team?
Definitely something defensively. I don't know where exactly that'll be, but I've always played everywhere in the back line, so somewhere there.
Playing collegiately, is this something that you've always wanted to pursue?
Honestly, I hadn't really thought about playing collegiately until my junior or sophomore year. I never really thought that I'd get to that point, so I'd say up until sophomore, junior year, I really started to think about playing at the next level.
And finally, Daniela, what are the Yellow Jackets getting in an athlete here on the soccer field?
I would say that I'm very hardworking and determined, so I think that those are 2 very big factors that will help me and will help the team.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on signing today, Daniela, and looking forward to seeing you play for the Green and Gold.
Thank you.